Good morning, students. Welcome to chemistry class. Chapter 2 is matter around us pure. The previous class you learnt about the pure substance elements in detail. In this class, let's learn about compounds. What is a compound? Compound is a substance composed of two or more elements chemically combined with one another in a fixed proportion. Examples of compounds we are using in our everyday lives are water, sugar, salt, soap, toothpaste, vinegar, baking soda, methane, and carbon dioxide. When two or more elements or compounds combine physically, they form mixture. What is a mixture? Mixture is a substance made up of two or more different substances which are physically combined. Examples of mixtures are coffee and milk, air. Air is a mixture of gases. Lemon and tea, bronze, brass, rain, blood, stainless steel, etc. Let's learn the differences between compound and mixture. Two or more elements react to form new compounds, whereas elements or compounds just mix together to form a mixture and no new compound is formed. In a compound, new substance has totally different properties. But in a mixture, it shows the properties of the constituent substances. In a compound, the constituents can be separated only by chemical or electrochemical reactions. Whereas in a mixture, the constituents can be separated fairly easily by physical methods. In a compound, the composition of the new substance is always fixed, whereas in the mixture, it has variable composition. Here is an activity to prove the difference between compound and mixture. Aim: to prove new substance, that is compound, is formed during a chemical reaction and no new substance is formed in a mixture. Apparatus required are iron fillings, sulphur powder, watch glass, test tube and burner. Procedure: take a watch glass and mix iron fillings and sulphur powder. Take a test tube, mix iron fillings and sulphur powder, heat the test tube. On heating, iron fillings and sulphur powder chemically combine to form iron sulphide, new compound. On mixing, iron fillings and sulphur powder physically combine to form mixture of iron and sulphur. Activity to prove the difference between compound, here iron sulphide, and the mixture of iron fillings and sulphur powder. Aim: to prove new substance, that is compound, formed due to chemical reaction has different properties, whereas the elements in the mixture retain their own properties. Second one, the constituents of the compound cannot be separated, whereas the constituents of a mixture can be separated easily by physical methods. Procedure: take a magnet, hover it over the compound iron sulphide placed in a watch glass, and the mixture of iron fillings and sulphur powder in another watch glass. When we keep the magnet near the compound iron sulphide, iron does not get attracted towards the magnet. It does not have the magnetic property. Whereas when we keep the magnet near the mixture, the iron fillings from the mixture is immediately attracted to the magnet. So what does it shows? In the compound, iron lost its magnetic property, whereas in the mixture, iron retained its magnetic property. Yet another activity to prove the difference between compound and mixture. To prove new substance, that is compound, formed due to the chemical reaction has different properties, when compared to their constituents, whereas the elements in the mixture retain their own properties. Now, add carbon disulfide solution to the compound iron sulfide in a test tube. Add same amount of carbon disulfide solution to the mixture of iron fillings and sulfur powder in another test tube. The compound iron sulfide shows no reaction to addition of carbon disulfide solution, whereas sulfur powder dissolves in carbon disulfide solution. So what do we infer? Sulfur retain its property in the mixture. Yet another activity. Add hydrochloric acid to the compound iron sulfide in the test tube. Add same amount of hydrochloric acid to the mixture of iron fillings and sulfur powder in another test tube. Iron sulfide reacts with hydrochloric acid to produce hydrogen sulfide gas, which gives a rotten egg smell. Whereas the mixture of iron fillings and sulfur powder reacts with hydrochloric acid and produce hydrogen gas.